Have you ever had someone come up to you and say, why can't we be more like them? How come our product doesn't look like that? Why don't we operate like they do? When are we going to see the latest and the greatest in our organization or in our business or in our lives? Hey, I'm Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon, and we are about to set the tone. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the new year. I don't know about you all, but 2020 was a doozy, and 2021 I am hoping will be a little bit better than 2020 was, but I am looking forward to some exciting times ahead. And as I'm looking to some of those exciting times, I realize that a lot of us are gripped by comparison. We're gripped by comparison. And I've heard it said that comparison is the thief of joy. And I'm really earnestly and honestly starting to believe that that is true. And so it brought me to this whole point of setting your tone for today. And I want to talk about admiration versus accountability. So I lead a growing organization, and I constantly and consistently surround myself with people who are on the cutting edge and who are not just committed to growth, but to healthy growth. And one of the things that I hear all the time as a leader even is this whole apples to apples thing, this whole comparison ordeal, right? How come they get to do this? Man, I wish we could do that. That would be so great if we just X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And so I listened for a bit, took some inventory, and then it hit me. Now, what just hit me is original, so if y'all hear it, make sure you quote me in it. But here's what I learned, and here's a thought that came to me. People admire what they don't have to be accountable to. That is so good. At least it was to me. But seriously, people admire what they don't have to be accountable to. What do you mean, Dr. Leslie? See, it's so easy for you to sing someone or some things or some people's praises when you don't have to be a part of a person's or organization's process. It's easy to sing somebody's praises when you don't have nothing to do with their process. You don't know what happens behind the scenes for that person or for that organization. You don't know what it takes for them to reach their full potential. You don't know the hours that they have put in. You don't know the work and the performance measurables and the check-ins and the metrics that they've had to endure in order to get to the level of peak performance that they have. And you don't know the sacrifices that have had to been made for them to get to where they are. And so I've seen people sing praises about places and then even get involved in the same said place, and they find the same issues. So with that being said, sometimes we fail to realize that the grass is greener, on the other side, but they got a whole lot more fertilizer to deal with over there. And if it's not more fertilizer to deal with, sometimes you'll realize that the grass really is greener on the other side because it's not in fact grass, it's turf. And turf is fake. And it looks great, but it's not alive and well. And so at the end of the day, you've got to ask yourself, is it the organization or is it the organism? Because I'd be willing to bet that if you change some aspects of the organism, which is you, which is me, the person, your organization would probably change. So I want you to ask yourself, are the things that I admire in other people, even things, qualities, or traits that I exhibit in my own life? And if it is, how can I better what it is that I'm a part of? So I want you to know, stay in your own lane. You can admire things, but remember, with admiration comes accountability if you want to see the same thing in your life. So admire, yes, but don't despise accountability. Hey, I'm Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon. Your tone has just been set. If you like this video, I need you to put the thumbs up there and let me know that you liked it, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And hey, if this really meant anything to you, it would mean the world to me if you would share it on your social media pages, even in your text messages with other friends, because this might be something that other people need to hear. If you're dealing with somebody who really fights comparison, let them know, hey, you're admiring this, but you don't know what those accountability metrics look like. I love you so much. I'll see you again next week. This is Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon, and your tone has just been set.